In the vast, golden expanse of the African savanna, life and death are locked in an eternal dance. This is a kingdom ruled by apex predators, where the line between hunter and hunted is razor thin, and standing boldly in the middle of it all is an animal that seems to defy the first rule of survival: blend in. An animal painted in black and white, a living target on an earth-toned landscape. The zebra, they're an icon of the wild, a symbol of untamed Africa. Yet their very existence is a paradox. They live on a knife's edge under the constant, watchful gaze of lions, hyenas, and wild dogs. Yet, they don't just survive, they thrive. Their success isn't an accident, it's a masterclass in defense, a testament to an arsenal of survival tactics so ingenious, they've secured their place in this brutal world. This isn't the story of a victim, it's the story of a survivor. In the heart of the savanna, being easy to see is being easy to hunt. So why has this animal evolved to wear the most conspicuous coat in the animal kingdom? The question of the zebra's stripes has puzzled scientists for centuries. For an animal that's a primary target for predators, a black and white coat seems like a fatal evolutionary flaw. But what if the stripes aren't meant to hide the zebra at all? What if they're designed to confuse? This is the motion dazzle effect. When a herd of zebras moves together, their individual outlines dissolve into a mesmerizing, shifting mass of patterns. For a predator like a lioness, this creates a dizzying optical illusion. The chaos of moving stripes makes it incredibly difficult to single out one animal, judge its speed, or predict its direction during a high-stakes chase. Imagine trying to track a single, twisting ribbon in a cascade of thousands. The stripes visually break up the zebra's recognizable shape, creating a moment of hesitation for an attacker, a moment that can be the difference between life and death. But the genius of this design doesn't stop there. Research has uncovered another critical function: pest control. The savanna is plagued by biting flies, like the tsetse fly, which aren't just an annoyance, they're carriers of deadly diseases. Studies have shown that these flies are far less likely to land on a striped surface compared to a solid-colored one. The patterns seem to disrupt their visual systems, preventing them from making a controlled landing. While the debate on the stripe's primary purpose continues, it's clear they are a multi-purpose tool. They may not make the zebra invisible to a lion from a distance, but up close, they offer a crucial defensive advantage against predators and tiny, disease-carrying insects alike. It's a sophisticated defense, woven directly into their skin. While stripes offer personal protection, a zebra's greatest defense isn't its own skin, it's the herd. Zebras are intensely social animals, and their herds are highly organized societies built for survival. The most basic principle is safety in numbers. In a large herd, there are hundreds of eyes, ears, and noses on high alert. They operate like a community watch system, where some individuals stand guard while others graze, ensuring the herd is never completely vulnerable. If danger is spotted, a sharp, barking call rings out, putting the entire group on instant alert. But this is more than just an alarm. When threatened, a herd can become a living fortress. If predators try to isolate a young or weak member, the herd will form a defensive circle, with vulnerable foals in the center while the powerful adults face outward, ready to strike. This incredible cooperation is possible because of a complex social structure. Plain zebras, for example, live in tight-knit family groups called harems, led by a single stallion who fiercely defends his mares and their offspring. This social order fosters the strong bonds needed for cooperative defense. The stallion often takes the most dangerous position at the rear of the group during a retreat, acting as a rearguard to fend off any pursuers. It's a world where unity isn't just a concept, but the very key to staying alive. Even with the best surveillance, a predator can sometimes break through the lines. When the chase begins, and the herd scatters, a zebra must rely on its own physical prowess. And it's a formidable athlete. A zebra can reach speeds of up to 65 kilometers per hour, about 40 miles per hour. A lion might be faster in a short burst, but it lacks stamina. The zebra's strategy is to endure, turning a short sprint into a grueling marathon that the big cats simply can't win. However, survival here is rarely a straight-line race. It's a battle of maneuverability, and this is where the zebra excels. When a predator is closing in, a zebra won't just run. It will zigzag unpredictably from side to side. This erratic movement makes it incredibly difficult for a larger, less agile hunter like a lion to land and attack. A lion's mass gives it power, but it works against it when trying to match the zebra's sharp, sudden turns. Each pivot and swerve is a calculated move designed to throw the predator off balance and open up a new escape route. The zebra's speed is its emergency exit, but its agility is the key that unlocks it. But what happens when the chase ends and there's nowhere left to run? This is the moment the prey becomes the fighter, a transformation that predators learn to respect. A zebra's last line of defense is raw, explosive power. Its most legendary weapon is its kick, packed with dense muscle. Its hind legs can deliver a blow with astounding force. A well-aimed kick from a zebra can be powerful enough to break a lion's jaw, an injury that would mean certain starvation for the predator. They are incredibly accurate, often looking between their legs to precisely target an attacker before lashing out. This is no panicked flailing, it's a targeted, potentially lethal strike. It's a weapon so potent that even experienced lions approach a cornered zebra with extreme caution. And the kick isn't their only weapon. When facing a threat head-on, a zebra will rear up, striking with its front hooves and using its powerful teeth to inflict deep bites. Nowhere is this ferocity more evident than in a mother protecting her foal. She will confront predators head-on, a warrior driven by pure instinct. This is the zebra's ultimate statement. It is not born to be a meal. It is born to survive. And when pushed to its limit, it will fight with a power that can turn the hunter into the hunted. From the disorienting illusion of its stripes to the unbreakable unity of the herd. From its explosive speed to the bone-breaking power of its kick, the zebra is a masterpiece of evolution. It stands on the open plains, not as a symbol of vulnerability, but as a monument to resilience. Every aspect of its being, from its social bonds to its physical weapons, is finely tuned for survival in one of the planet's most unforgiving landscapes. The zebra reminds us that in the wild, survival isn't just about hiding from the world, but about having the strength and intelligence to face it head-on. If you learned something new about these incredible survivors, show your support by liking this video. For more deep dives into the world's most fascinating wildlife, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And let us know in the comments, what animal survival tactics do you want to see next?